Welcome back, boys and girls, to Day 8 of Reading and Writing. Today, we are going to talk about cause and effect. We are going to talk about why something happens and what causes that to happen. We are going to watch this video and then discuss what happened and why it happened. Some words that you are going to listen for or try to use are because, as a result, therefore, so, since, due to which caused, if, then, consequently, thus. And a quick example to use before we start is it rained, so I got my umbrella. Or we could say, because it rained, I got my umbrella.
Cause and effect. I got into big trouble yesterday. It all started when I was walking my dog, Puddles. Puddles saw my cousin Dana on her way back from the grocery store. She broke off of her leash, jumped up on Dana, and Dana's groceries spilled all over the ground. And that wasn't even the worst of it. An innocent bypasser, just walking along, slipped on a banana. Yeah, and it gets worse. He bumped into a police officer who blew his whistle, and his partner sped up like it was a crime scene. There's a lesson in all of this. Look out for causes and effects. An effect is something that happens, like Dana spilling her groceries. A cause is why that thing happens. In this case, because Puddles jumped up on her. An effect sometimes has more than one cause, like the police officer blowing his whistle. It happened because the man slipped, because Dana dropped her groceries, and because Puddles got off her leash. A cause sometimes has more than one effect. Look at all the commotion Puddles caused. Oh, and there's another lesson in all of this. Never let Puddles get off her leash.
Let's look at the cause and effect of that video. What happened? Dana's groceries fell on the floor. Why did it happen? Because Puddles broke off of her leash. We are now going to read pages 50 and 51, and we are going to identify why something happened and what caused that to happen. What a waste. Sometimes natural changes in the environment threaten the fish. Other times, overfishing causes fish populations to decline. People need food to eat, and people are hungry for fish. But other times, the need is unclear. Shark finning is a brutal practice in which a shark's fin is cut off to be used in traditional medicines and soups. The rest of the shark goes unused and is thrown back into the ocean to drown or bleed to death. The hawksbill turtle is hunted for its shell. The elaborate patterns on the shells are polished and used for decorations and jewelry. Again, I found this on page 50 and 51. First, let's look at the effect. Let's look at what happened. Fish populations declined. And then I ask myself, why did that happen? The overfishing is what caused fish populations to decline. Let's look at our second effect. Hawkbill is hunted for its bill. Why? It has elaborate patterns on its bill. Boys and girls, you are now going to read your Animals of the Sea book for 20 minutes. I want you to stop and think during your reading what happened and why it happened. I want you to look back to these two highlighted words, and I really want you to ask yourself, what's happening, but what's causing that to happen? Why is that happening? When you're done with that, please meet us back for day 8 of reading and writing. Welcome back, boys and girls, to day 8 of writing. Today, we are going to start working on our second paragraph of our essay. Let's look at a breakdown of our essay. What will it include? Paragraph 1, which we started working on day 5. Our introduction is very important because we need to hook our reader in the beginning so that we can really convince our reader that what we are writing is very important. Paragraph 2, that's what we're going to be working on today. How does pollution affect animals? Paragraph 3, how does pollution affect you and your family? And paragraph 4, we are going to work on our conclusion. Right now, I am going to reread my paragraph 1 to you. We did this on day 5. Did you know that there is more plastic than fish in the ocean? Pollution is when gases, smoke, and chemicals are introduced into the environment in large doses. Pollution makes it harmful for humans, animals, and plants. Humans are the cause of water pollution, directly and indirectly. We mindlessly throw our trash in the ocean, not thinking about what that may cause. Once again, we completed this paragraph. We completed this part of our essay on day 5. So if for some reason you didn't complete day 5, I'm going to ask that you go and re-listen to day 5 before completing today's portion of our writing lesson. Right now, you are going to watch me as I complete paragraph 2. I am going to write about how pollution affects animals. And I got all this information from pages 42 and 11. Once again, I got this information from page 11 and page 42. You might be getting your information on how pollution affects animals from different resources, and that's okay, but I'm going to show you how I took the information from page 42 and 40 and 11 and put this into a paragraph. Plastic pollution causes great harm to the organisms, big and small, that encounter it. From tiny corals to majestic whales, more than 700 marine species are known to be killed either by the ingestion of plastic or entanglement, resulting in millions of animal deaths a year. On page 11, it states that oil spills, dumping trash, and excess chemicals all have terrible consequences on the health and well-being of the ocean. For example, dangerous levels of harmful chemicals have been found in the eggs of sea turtles, which may affect the development of babies. This is a huge problem, and we need to work together to solve it. I want you to notice that I use the sentence starters from lesson 7 to write that on page 11 and for example. Remember, I don't want to steal somebody else's thoughts or copy because that's going to be considered plagiarism. So I use these sentence starters to help prove my point and cite my source. Boys and girls, now you're going to try it. And I have put some pages on here to help you answer the question, how does pollution affect animals? The pages that are going to help you, pages 18 to 23, 25 to 35, and 41 to 49. I'm going to challenge you to use 3 sentence starters to cite your evidence. Once again, boys and girls, you are going to continue working on paragraph 2. You are going to answer the question, how does pollution affect animals? And you are going to use these pages to help you do that. Please join us back for day 9 tomorrow. Thank you.